What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report, and today we are back with another Marvel Rivals Hero Spotlight, Showcase, Gameplay, Lore, all of that good stuff that we've been doing. And today we are taking a look at one of my longtime favorite mutants, longtime favorite X-Men, Illyana Rasputin, better known to us all as Magik. Today we'll be taking a look at her lore. We'll be taking a look at her abilities, and we'll be jumping into some quick matches so we can see what she has in action. So Magik is a duelist, and something that I always like to point out about her is that yes, she is a duelist, and yes, you are able to wreak absolute havoc with her, but sometimes in order to do her job successfully, you kind of gotta accept that your stats aren't going to always be the greatest. Now, can you put up 20, 30 something KOs with her? Yes. But because of her playstyle, because of her health, the way you have to play her is you have to play her in like an assassin type mode where you have to just try to pick out the supports and try to pick up like people that are kind of like down and you can take out pretty easily, because she does do big damage, but you don't want to get into one-on-one battles with tanks, and you definitely don't want to get overwhelmed by, 1v3s, 1v4s. You might be okay with a 1v2, but the basis with Magik is to stick and move and get out of there as fast as possible and dart away, which is when she uses her stepping disc, which is her mutant ability, is something that she can do where she can get in and out of battle really quickly. So to start off, let's go ahead and take a look at her overview, and I absolutely love that. That looks just so cool. I like everything about this game. I mean, the aesthetic and everything is absolutely magnificent. Here we have Magik with her regular look. And then we also have Darkchild, which is our ultimate, where she turns into Darkchild, where she can do even more AoE damage and do damage overall. So, duelist Magik, Illyana Rasputin, who is the sister of X-Man Colossus, for those who know who he is or are not familiar. So, as far as comic book lore, it's a little, kind of comic booky, kind of complicated as far as how she got to where she is. Like, in the comics, she was a child, and then she contracted what's called the techno-organic virus, which is also something that affects Cable. So in order to heal her, because if I remember correctly, I think she actually passed. But, comic book stuff happened. They sent her away, and she kind of grew up and ended up like this. So it's a lot of it's complicated. Like, one thing that I do want to brush up on when I do more of these spotlights is more characters come out. It's like, I remember this stuff off the top of my head because I've been reading comic books for 30 plus years. But I'm gonna start, when I look into that comic book lore, I'm gonna start taking notes, because I remember roughly some things, but when it's a character that's been around since the 80s, Magik, I'm kind of spotty on exactly what happened to her. Anyway, she is a difficulty 3, and it says trained in dark arts, wielding her mighty soul sword, Magik leaps through portals to navigate the arena with ease. Once Illyana transforms into a demonic Darkchild, all those who dare stand against her will fall before her merciless blade. So let's take a look at our cosmetics. We have our regular skin, and we have our Eldritch armor, and we also got some flavor text here. He used black sorcery irresponsibly. It is his fault that Peter is gone, and he's going to pay. So this appeared in New Mutants 1983, number 65. It's I vaguely remember this story, but not enough to accurately tell you what went on with that. But this is her, and this is her in a Darkchild form, which actually looks pretty awesome when she's Darkchild. At first I saw his skin and I was kind of I'm good. Now seeing that, this looks actually pretty cool. The skin I'm actually waiting for with her though is the classic New Mutants, the younger X-Men, the New Mutants, the recruits used to wear just the regular yellow and black. And that's how we were introduced to her. She wore that for a while until she started wearing more of the normal. This, what you see, is her standard now. But I want the old school attire for her. And that's some characters I like to see in the game later on as well. Like I would love to see more New Mutants like Cannonball, Sunspot, Feral, Wolfbane, Shatterstar, Thunderbird. You know, like a lot of the people that were like from back then. Especially Mirage. I think Mirage, she'll probably kind of play like Loki with a bow and arrow. So I think she would be cool too. But we're getting off center here. That's whether here nor there. So this is our other skin. Her second skin, which I had to end the beta, but I think all that started over. So I mean it's the same, but you know, you get the purple sword, which is more anime like. So that's cool. And Darkchild is purple here as well. So we move on to our MVP because she does have her standard. And she has her one in the silver armor, which is actually pretty cool. Alright, abilities. So first and foremost is our soul sword. Standard slash, so you don't have to worry about aiming long as you're in the general direction of your target. Takes very good damage and it has very good range as well. As you see, it's like continuous, so she can keep doing that. There's some things I'll show you once we get into practice with her as well. Her ultimate is Darkchild, transforming a Darkchild, gaining enhancements to all of her abilities. Again, just making her abilities hurt more, which we'll see. One thing that I would like for the dev team to do is maybe give her a little bit of armor when she activates this, because in theory, I mean, when she does this, you don't want to do it in the middle of a firefight. You want to be around a corner or somewhere, then you want to pop it off, because you will get taken down just like you're normal, whether you're activating an ult or not with this. Her next ability is a stepping disc. Jump through a stepping disc, teleporting a short distance in the direction of movement, become invincible while teleporting. So very, very strong move, very good move. It can get you out of sticky situations. It can get you to places that you may not be able to reach. It can help you get around, as she is an assassin character, so you can help you flank. It can help you escape. It can help you get out of ultimates. So it's pretty good. It's very quick, so you have to be good with your timing, but it's pretty good. Umbral Incursion. So this is a very hard move to get off. It's taking a lot of practice to master it because I'm still working on it myself. But she does dash into the opponent and knocks them up into the air. So you can actually combo off this and get some pretty good damage. But once we get into practice, I'll show you this in more detail. Because this is a third person over the shoulder type of game, the aiming overall in this game veers more to the right, so you have to hit it at a certain spot to make sure you get it. Of course, when you're in the middle of the battle, it's hard to stay focused and do that, at least at the level that I am, but once it lands, it's very good. So the Eldritch Whirl, spin. This is what you do out of your stepping disc. So it spins, it's AoE. It really doesn't take that much damage. It's good if you have somebody in the range and you're just trying to pick them off, or if you're just trying to cause some disruption. But honestly, you're probably better using her regular attack instead of doing like this. But it depends on the situation. It's better like to do this than starting a combo. One of our best abilities, if not the best ability, is the Magic Slash. It's chargeable. You can hold this, you can strike. It goes very far. I mean, I've hit people and picked people off this from so far that I'm surprised at how much it actually does each time. And also when you're Darkchild, it takes even more. That's the minion, even though that's the minion. We'll get to that later. But I meant to show the slash. So it takes even more damage when she's Darkchild. So does the whirl. But you'll be okay just doing her basic slash. So the next is the Demon's Rage, where you can summon a Limbo Demon. This is really good to use against Vanguards to kind of pick away at their armor, because most of the time they're just kind of like running towards you and just attacking, or you may catch them off guard, catch them from behind. It's also a good thing to use if someone's approaching you, so you can kind of jump like put this into the doorway. So if they're, I mean, it can be hit, it can be ran through, you can just run through it. If someone's trying to pursue you, it does have a little bit of range, so you can tick away at their health that way. Her passive is Limbo's Might, which is converts inflicted damage on the enemies and the bonus herself. So whenever she gets a hit, she actually gets damage. Of course, in most cases, unless you get a super drop on your opponent, by the time you get in and start doing your thing, the rest of the team is probably going to be aiming at you. But look how much armor you can actually get unsuspected. So that's pretty good for her. Her team up ability is with Psylocke and Black Panther, called Dismaster. When Magik is on the field, Black Panther and Psylocke can tap into Limbo and rewind a few seconds back to a previous position. After passing through Limbo, Black Panther and Psylocke will gain bonus health based on mission health, and it also has kind of a rewind effect. So for those who play Overwatch, it's similar to Tracer with her ability used to do, where it used to take her back in time. This does the exact same thing. It takes them to another part of the map, and it gives them bonus health as well. This was improved from the alpha and the beta. I know I was one of the people who submitted feedback on that, and I see a lot of people have as well, because initially she had to team up with just Black Panther and all they could do was teleport. I believe it did have the bonus health, but it didn't have this particular ability, or at least it didn't feel like it. I may be wrong on that, but I remember when I was playing with her, it didn't feel this good. So suggested combo, we'll be looking at our own, but like I said, you can knock them up, hit them again, do a regular melee. That takes a lot of damage, and finish them off with the slash, or the magic slash. So this says unleashing stepping disc for a swift dash, followed by a whirl slash as a combo. With Orbital Incursion to launch the target into the air, then use Soul Sword and melee attacks to combo and take them down before casting Step Disc, once again to make a stylish exit from the fray. So next we'll take a look at her lore. We'll probably start reading these later once we get more unlocked, and probably do a whole video. Like, we could do a whole lore video, because look how long these things are. Once we get everything unlocked, it'll be pretty cool to kind of read through these and see everything about the character. But general lore for Ileana, it says that born with the mutant ability to create portals that allow her to teleport through the nether realm called Limbo, aka Marvel Hell, Ileana Rasputin augmented her natural gifts with powerful sorcery and an arcane sword fueled by souls to become the warrior known as Magik. As the ruler of Limbo, Magik has been serving as a general in the timeline spanning war across dimensions, battling malevolent gods and demons. She frequently confers with her mutant allies on Krakoa, discussing their species' best chances for survival in the wake of the time stream entanglement, which is the main thing of our story. So now that we have that all taken care of, let's hit the practice range just to see her moves like in real time, and then we'll go into a match to see some of the best ways that we can make her effective.
If you see my brother, tell him I miss him. Hostiles coming
in
fast.
So as you can see, Luna Snow's here. You can get good damage off. You don't even have to be right in front of him. I mean, it's a broadsword, but it has a little bit of space that you could be away as well.
Double kill. That's why
of course, there is drop off. So closer you are, the more damage it's gonna take. All right, so here we are. So use your step disc and drop the demon.
You have to feed them sometimes.
Or you can do it in a whirl, which they're both out. You have to be a little bit closer. So her next thing is like her ability to take them up into the air. course, it's easy to do when someone's stationary, but when you're moving, and we have wait on the cooldown, it's really easy to miss this. Especially like when you're in the line of battle when you're trying to get this done. But if you aim, see the crosshair, if you do the crosshair to the middle, depending on how far away you are, chances are you could still miss it sometimes, especially if the opponent is swift. But if you go a little bit to the right and have your crosshair to the right, it's a better hit
One more
rate.
for the soul sword.
So for an ultimate charge, you would think when she does this, she'll have some type of armor, but she doesn't. It's 10 seconds. She gets hella damage doing this.
Straight to
So
your
that's
soul.
ridiculous how much that does. Let's do it again. Let them heal. Well, we probably need to go to the other one where they can heal up. It's better to use her slash here. As far as combos, there's a couple of ways you can approach combos with Magik. You can do that, up. It's going to be kind of hard, but we'll try our best. Primarily, I don't start with that first. I normally do the dash first. So we have that.
That's why they call me Magik.
I like doing that. As you can see, that takes a huge chunk. She can also cancel her slash into her regular melee.
Enemy ahead of us.
So you can dash at melee and also get damage as well.
This soul sword feeds.
That's a little bit easier to do.
Double KO. Too easy.
But you have so many options with her having the ability to cancel that hit out.
That's 3.
You may even be able to get the slash off after doing this too. Let's see if we can try it. So you can. All right, so that's her in a nutshell. Let's take a look at the range. So we're 10 meters away. You can still launch the opponent from 10 meters away with this ability.
Bigger than one life.
15 might be too far. I think 15 is too far. No, 15 isn't far. So you can get a clean line of sight. You can actually get them from 15 meters.
Ahead of us. Survive this.
That's 3.
Now I know 20 is going to be too far. That would be ridiculous. But it can get you into, their space. And also, don't be afraid to use that to get away as well. Like if you're taking fire, you can do, hopefully you don't do that. But you can use your disc to get out of the way. You can drop that. Say if someone's pursuing you, you can drop the disc right by the door so they get hit by that coming in. And
charge.
It takes, as you can see, it takes you 15 meters. So you can use that to get away too. So don't be afraid to use that to get out of battle, especially when you're taking fire. Especially if you don't have armor. I mean, you might get hit, but it's better to try it that way. So let's jump into some matches. Usually we do 2 matches with the character for the showcase. We'll do quick today. And let's see how it applies on the field.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too.
It's taking a bit for everyone to decide who they're going to pick here.
This soul sword can destroy just about anything.
What do we have? We actually have
Coming in
perfect
30
composition
seconds.
with this
Stay
team.
strong.
Magik, please.
This will be a little bit of difficulty. Playing with Magik, I'm either
An
gonna
age
have
that's rightfully
to
ours?
tail the
You know
tank,
the old gods had their time
or
and messed up.
the
Fist
heal
of
is gonna have to
Khonshu.
follow me.
That's horseman
Because until we get to the second portion of this stage, it's gonna be
The
kind of
battle
hard
starts
for
in
her
5,
to
4,
actually
3, 2,
get what she
1.
needs to do done. Because
You have to
everyone's just
stop
gonna be
them from
coming
securing the
forward.
mission area.
So we'll follow Venom. And we'll try to eat off of his KOs a bit. Okay, he doesn't know what he's doing. Never mind. So
Just in time.
step this before that. I'm just taking fire from something.
Now,
The Scarlet Witch sitting up on a building.
leave the magic to
The
the
damage that she can do from that far away is criminal, I tell you. And for it to be a character that, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, it takes skill to play with everybody and everybody well. But the debate is she's hard to play with. Like, yeah, right. All you have to do is hold the button. You don't have to aim or anything with that character.
fun. Balance doesn't win battles. Come, my minion.
Let the minion eat away at his health a little bit. The shield out of there. We have heals. I don't know where they are.
Quantum magic.
We have a lot of people that are hard to hit. They have an Iron Man and they have a Scarlet Witch as their primary damage dealers, which is hard for Magik because she doesn't have air mobility. The only thing that she can hit someone from up top with is her slash. Now, if someone gets foolish, that will be their undoing.
Vehicle in its tracks.
Of course, with all the penny traps. And I kind of didn't take my own advice there. It was just prime. It was a prime target because he was just standing right there.
That vehicle.
You're not going to win a fight against a tank with her, no matter how much damage you take.
Them to Khonshu.
You might be able to just like distract them, if anything. Kind of keep them at bay, draw them away from their team so everybody can do their thing. Sometimes you just got to sacrifice it.
Maximum pulse. Born again.
It's fighting time!
Just in time. Thanks.
I can't hit that start. It's going to be next to impossible for her.
Come, my minion.
So I have to get out of the way. Need to get some health.
My strength is back.
Get in there.
See, as you can see, it's going to be extremely hard for her to do a lot on this stage, especially when people aren't on the same page. I'm going to have to try to flank in order to effectively, you know, get anything done with her at the moment. So let's see if we can try it.
Some sort of spider nest.
Just in time. Thanks.
That's exactly what you want to do with her.
Balance doesn't.
You want to find the supports, try to get the jump on the targets, and get out of there.
Go have fun.
There's healing wards out of here.
I got you. That's why they call me Magik. Just in time.
Oh, come on! The only reason I don't complain about her ult is that you can get out of it. You can get away. If everybody focuses in on her, you can take her out fairly quickly. But sometimes it's like the destructible environments on this game is cool. It's cute and all. But sometimes it's just in the way.
Thanks.
Who's putting these walls up every time I get to fight?
I got you. That's better.
See, for a character that can sit 20 meters away and just take away all your damage. Of course, it's easy as pie for her. I gotta hunt for my food. Look at that. She's all the way around the corner and was still taking full damage from me. I missed her.
I was in trouble.
Our enemies are here.
Generous king struck down. Avenge him.
A nest of tiny spider bombs. He snapped them in their tracks. Just embrace the light. It's spider time!
Come on, minion.
Traps.
Only 60 seconds left.
I got you.
I don't even know what took me out on that one. Oh, the Iron Man? You say so.
Down to 30 seconds.
Survive this. Stand strong. Come, my minion.
Gather around.
Can always use a shield.
Need to get out of there. The wall was in my way.
Final 10 seconds.
Anybody has an ult, now would be the time to use it.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
I wasn't through with you. Survive this.
Your powers are mine! Behold the god of thunder!
Get out of there because that's probably some BS.
Balance doesn't win battles. I was in trouble.
Going down. Try to fight as many of them off as I can, but it looks like they might actually take this because I don't see any of my teammates.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Yep.
Have soul sword. We'll travel.
So let's see if we can
Just embrace the light.
see if we can flank a little bit.
Maximum pulse!
Balance doesn't.
I require some aid. Catch me assistance!
Only 60 seconds left.
This is a tough one.
Awaken the rage of battle.
A boom of light. Survive this! It's now or never! Stop them! Down to 30 seconds! Ready! Friends, gather around!
Born again!
Double kill!
I am Asgard's might!
The final 10 seconds! I'm trying to help.
Nice. So as you can see, that was the perfect example of how Magik can change the game, especially with Darkchild. And we got an achievement for that. So, because it's already been 30 minutes, because that match went a little bit long, that is the showcase for Magik. Again, stats aren't going to be the greatest, but as long as you're doing your job with her effectively, which is keeping the supports off the field, because if they can't support, then they can't keep fighting, then you are good to go with this character. And she's really fun. I really like playing with her. She's my character where I just like to turn off and just like play sometimes. Because the way that you have to play with her, your team has to be like almost immaculate. I mean, not to say that you can't be good enough to go out there and, you know, hunt for your food on your own, but she works better when she's supported by the supports on your team. When you have a strong tank where you can go in and take out the people that they're damaging, and basically like if you catch somebody by themselves. So that was Magik Showcase. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. More hero showcases coming soon, as we have 33 people in this game. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 33, but there's still more to come too. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch, so when I stream my ranked journeys and just playing Marvel Rivals in general, you can catch me there. But as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.